Hey guys, it's Young Wealth. Now today we gotta speak about Xcn because as you can see on the 7 day we are down 16%. On the 1 day we are down 5, right? But what I really see with Xcn is it having a much needed correction, like a larger correction, because this was a beautiful climb, this was structure. Now some people could say it's a slow rug, but there might be insider trading, but I just still don't believe this coin will fail in terms of price action. We already have the eyes on it, the community is growing, and most importantly it's respecting trend lines. Like, it's not just, we haven't just seen this. Like, if I seen just this, then I think, yeah, maybe this is a rug. Well, it's just respecting the trend lines, and we will come to a decision with Xcn further down the line on whether we're gonna break out or not, because this right here is major support. So when we get to 1.3 cents, I feel like we're gonna have a deadly bounce. Right now it's FUD, and I love that, because people have to understand we are not in a bull market right now. Like, it's bearish. Like, a lot of the altcoins are not, a lot of the RWAs are taking off, which is true, but at the same time majority of coins in the top 100 are down, and Bitcoin has got the majority of dominance. We know ETH is not doing the best, so of course the price point is not going to be going green. Like, people have to stop expecting to have green candles all the time. Like, stop expecting everything to just keep going up 10% a day, 20% a day, 50% a day. Like, this is usually what happens with these coins. They're gonna have the early investors and major sell-offs, because if you got in here, well, guess what? Even though it's down a lot, you are still up a 10x if you got in a couple months ago. So you have to understand, people that were accumulating, and it's been out for like a decent amount of time now, okay? For people that started accumulating here, maybe that's some insider news, but this is all short term on a macro. But for people that were accumulating here, this is still volume. It had millions of volume throughout this whole flatness. So it was minor rallies in between this. So of course there's going to be a sell-off in the short term, which, as long as it respects levels, I don't mind a dip. A dip just means I'm getting more Xcn for a cheaper price point, to be honest with you guys. And the reason I'm excited about that is because we know Nasdaq was one of the seed investors when it comes to Xcn. And when we look at Nasdaq's market cap today, it's $22.4 trillion, and that was 2 years ago, so probably higher than that now. But the thing I'm trying to explain here is that when it comes to payment solutions and scalability, we are still in the early stages. If you guys don't know, we are projected to be worth 17 trillion by 2027. Right now it's only worth like 300 billion. So that's say a major increases, which they will hide stuff in plain sight. With Onyxcoin, they're gonna hide it in plain sight, and it's gonna slowly rally, and people are gonna pass these entries by because they believe a coin market cap comment section, they believe a YouTube comment section when they say they're bearish. I've seen it with a lot of coins. People will influence you that you don't even know. Like, a person will be online commenting or tweeting, and then you sell a token because of his opinion. I can never do that, because that's not good financial judgment, because they're not financial advisors. So at the end of the day, like, you have to make your own decision. I feel like Xcn is holding strong, but it's gradually decreasing. But the dips are flattening out. As you can see, these dips were a lot more vigorous. You can actually go on the candlestick for this. These dips were more vigorous, but we are slowly flattening out, which calls for an accumulation phase, which could look something like this. Like, I do believe we might keep bouncing, but eventually it's going to be flat and people are going to start accumulating. and then we can go on the next run, which will look like a quick vicious bounce on the macro when you zoom out of it. So I hope you guys understand that this is all young. I was just watching like Adena Friedman, CEO of Nasdaq. I just wanted to know, because I find it like when you talk about the Nasdaq, any investor, majority of people know what the Nasdaq is, right? Or they might not know what the Nasdaq is, but they've heard of it. One of the biggest financial instruments out there. So just knowing that Xcn, Nasdaq gave them 40 million in their advancement and their progression in the building stages of Onyxcoin pre-launch, so they take it seriously. So I just don't want to ignore coins that have. I was pocket watching her too. Yeah, she's worth 223 million. So I think she knows what she's doing with finance. So just knowing big companies are gonna be behind this, I don't see how it goes to zero. I just don't see. I don't see how it goes to zero. It was flat for a minute, but you have to understand that when you zoom out, let's go to the year, that's a lot of gaps we have to fill, a lot of gaps we just skipped. We have to understand these are big candles, so it's gonna retest these places, and I feel like the lower we get is the more the support is gonna be a lot more tangible, but at the same time the bounce is gonna be more vicious. I've seen it with a lot of coins. They spike down low and people think it's over, and then they go higher than they ever was. And I feel like this is one of these coins that has healthy volume, over 12% of its market cap, which is healthy. So a lot of coins don't have a lot of volume right now, which indicates they don't have attention, which indicates they won't have appreciation. But over the month, we are still up 61%. Over the year, we are up a 10x. So understanding that, and understanding what they are bringing to the table in terms of payment solutions, we can call this a XRP competitor. We know the sentiment behind XRP and payment solution coins like XLM. So they have big followings, and this is in its baby stages. It's not even $1 billion yet. It's not even 700 million yet. Like, I just feel like these are entries, but I'm not telling you the entries for you. I'm just saying, in my documentary, my life, these are great entries. So I'm gonna continue to accumulate Xcn. We should see some more confirmation soon whether this will respect these levels or whether it will create new support elsewhere higher up. But I'm gonna continue to update you on this coin all the time. Every time I get video space to make videos, or time to make videos, I'm gonna just make these videos. Why not? So with that being said, hit the like button, hit